I know exactly what you're thinking. The title sounds so clickbaity. Perhaps that may be the case. But you know, it is actually possible that $20 can make you $20 million. And let me show you how. And what I'm about to show you just might change the way you view money forever. Hi guys, this is Sammy from Samotivation. Picture this scenario. You walk into a bookstore. You see the book on financial success that every single person has been talking about, even the world's most rich and successful people. You see it. You open the book. You feel the wisdom and the knowledge and success all floating and soaking into your mind. You look at the cover. Beautiful. You open the page. Beautiful. You look at it and you start reading. And your mind gets filled with images of success, of yachts, of you retiring your parents, of you traveling the world, of you buying all the watches and things that you've dreamt of having as a kid. All the success. Maybe you see your name up in billboards somewhere. You no longer check the price tag anytime you go shopping. You see yourself wearing an Armani suit, walking on a red carpet, with a Bentley. No, the Bentley has a chauffeur. You're not driving the Bentley. You're too important to be driving yourself. Someone else is driving you instead. How does that feel? It's quite a nice idea, right? And it is possible. But then you come back to reality. You look at the back of the book and you see $20. Oh, this book is too expensive. I can't afford this book. But what if this book has the potential to change your perspective, to give you new information, to show you a different way of doing things or viewing yourself that will actually improve the quality of your life and maybe even your financial situation? What if you are $20 away from the life that you want? What if you're $20 away from a life change? And here's something that I realized. There's a difference between price and value. Price being the cost, the financial cost that we pay for something, and value that can often be far larger than any financial amount that you'll pay. And I had a similar situation like this most recently, but it wasn't actually a book, it was a suit. Now, back in the day, I'd go for the cheapest suit possible, not because it was the best suit, but because I couldn't afford anything more expensive. And recently, while I was looking at a job, I went shopping for one, and I saw this beautiful suit, which fit me well. I liked the color, the material. It's like the material hugged my body. It wasn't like I was wearing something. It felt like it was just me. And when I saw the price tag, I started thinking, it's far too expensive. I've never spent this much on a suit. And we're not even talking an Armani suit. We're talking Mark & Spencer suit. But I decided to think about it a bit differently. The price may be this amount, but what about the value? Because unfortunately, people do judge us on how we look. And I'm not saying you have to look like a supermodel or be extremely beautiful like the Hollywood stars. But there are things in your control, like dressing well, like grooming yourself. If you walk into a job interview wearing a nice suit, for example, it's one thing. If I walked into a job interview wearing my shorts and flip-flops and the way I go to the beach, I doubt that they would hire me. Long story short, I got hired wearing the suit that I mentioned that I bought. Not to mention that every big event that I went to, whether it's a diplomatic event or an educational event, one thing I noticed is that the way I was dressed was similar to the people who were on stage. So it makes it that much easier to approach them and talk to them because subconsciously they think you're an equal, even though you might not be, let's say from your social status or financial status. But people do take notice of these things, even if it is subconsciously. And perhaps the price that you pay for something is so minuscule compared to the value that you can get from it. So that book that was $20, if it has the potential to make you $20 million in the future, if it has the potential to create a better life for you, to bring better people into your life, to maximize your life potential, why wouldn't you spend $20? It's just money, and it can bring you far more. Same thing with the suit. I'm not saying like go for the most expensive thing ever, but there will come a point in your life where you're faced with a decision, where you are moving out of your financial comfort zone, and perhaps you are faced with the choice to buy something that is slightly more expensive than you usually pay for. If this video changed your perspective on money, feel free to share it with someone who's also as smart and successful as you, or who hopes to be as smart and successful as we all aspire to be. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd love to hear below, what would you like me to do a video on? Thank you for watching once again. Have a great day. This is Sammy signing off.